Well, happy 2023 to everybody. How y'all doing? I was just out cruising here on the bike and decided to turn on a road I've never been in before, or I should say on before, and found the 2023 GSA. Its first dirt ever. Was not planned. But I guess that's a good thing. Sooner or later I gotta go ride gravel again. And it's interesting on these factory tires. I forget what they are, but they are the factory BMW off-road tire. And just let me say, I'll put something up here on the screen of what they are, but right now I'm doing a whopping 30. They're squirrely on this gravel. I mean, the bike is all over the place right now. I will put a short GPX file link if you want to know where this road is. I'm kind of just not far off of State Route 3 between Loudonville and Mount Vernon, Ohio. Actually, really Jello is closer. Oh, check that out. That's funny. It is going to take me out here to 205 like I thought this road would. Interesting. That's pretty cool. I can feel the engine braking kind of taking up on itself because I'm not braking and I'm holding fairly stable here. Maybe even slowing down just a bit. Yep. Okay. That's interesting. I did just get the 600-mile break-in service done and the software update. That was part of the recall, and they did tell me there was other, in their words, kind of cool updates. What that means, I have no idea, but my other BMW did not flash the ABS like that when you were in Enduro Pro mode. I don't know if there's a setting for that. I didn't actually plan on being on dirt today. I just kind of set out with no destination in mind. One thing I can say so far with 723 miles worth of riding experience on this 23 GSA is so far these factory quote-unquote off-road tires, they look cool. I'm not crazy about how they've been performing so well. I mean, back there a little bit ago, they were really loose on that dirt. I would have thought they would have done better than that. I mean, heck, there's no gravel on this road, so street tire's not going to be loose. Even in the corners, if you get just a little aggressive, they make the bike feel like it's wobbling just a little bit. Oh, 715. Okay, I know where that road goes. And then another thing I've noticed is different is I know a bunch of you out there that you live constantly in Dynamic Pro. I choose not to. I like to be in road mode when I'm just in... This road looks vaguely familiar. I think I've been on it. Anyway, I like to live in road mode when I'm just out being a cruiser rider, just for the sheer comfort. And that is something else I've noticed with this bike is it's definitely a more soft and cushy ride. Think back, for those of you in your 50s or later, back to the 1970s luxury cars, how they just kind of, you know, just floated and bounced, and look at the buzzards. That's how this bike feels in road mode. Another very welcomed difference is my clutch. This one feels normal, where if you happen to watch my 11,000 mile review video on my 19 GSA, you see where I complained about how little movement it took between fully engaged and fully disengaged on my 19. This one's a lot more normal, to where you have a normal range of movement. So that's a welcome change. And then this one comes with a heated seat, which my 19 did not, and I'm okay with that. I honestly don't use that function much. But I did take this out back in January and just experiment with it. And just my riding pants with the built-in liners. And I think back then I had my insulated base layer on as well. I'll be honest, above 3 on the heated seat, my butt got too hot. Now the grips, on the other hand, even though they go from 1 to 5 now, they don't seem to be any better than what they were. The factory seat is definitely harder, but yet, well, maybe not harder, maybe just firmer than what the factory seat was on the 19. And of course I won't be able to modify this one because of the heated seat option, unless I want to have that destroyed, and I'm not going to do that. Because as far as I know, they didn't do anything different other than just, you know, some software changes to the heated seat, which I'm not even sure if that was an option back on the 2019s or not. I don't remember. And then I don't know if it's just me, but this bike seems to be easier to get up on the center stand than what my 19 did. Well, in case you're wondering, today is April 14th. Ha! I finally know what the date is. And it depends on how I go up and down these hills, but I've seen 58 to 67 degree temperature changes here, and it's supposed to reach as high as 81 today, so I'm sure at some point I'm going to get overheated. And I am sure everybody right now that's watching this video, and I thank you by the way, and if you would, please give me a thumbs up. Hey, look at the buzzards. Is on the seat of their pants right now, wondering why I changed from a perfectly good 2019 GSA to a 2023 GSA. Well, partly because my wife made me. Honestly, no, but she did encourage me and support me a lot in getting it. The main reasons why, at least an argument she made, I've got a warranty again, and I haven't told anybody on the channel yet, and I will later, but I have a really big ride scheduled for this summer that I'll talk to you all about later. So that makes just a little bit more peace of mind and comfort. And honestly, with all the rumors of the new GS coming out in calendar year 2023, I didn't want that. Especially if it comes with the radar cruise control, which I know some of you people out there love that. Me personally, I hate it. The blind spot monitoring, even though it can be a great safety feature, what I've seen some manufacturers do is implement it in the mirrors, which that's the first thing we break when we drop these heavy beasts. And I want to know part of that. So I thought, well, if I'm going to actually upgrade my bike after actually only 3.5 years, which is not normal for me, at least with this 23, all my aftermarket stuff will bolt right up and I don't have to buy it all again. So those were the main reasons why I chose to go ahead and upgrade. And then honestly, I turned 53 this year. This is probably my last really big bike. And as I'm just putting along on this chip and seal road, here's another thing I just noticed. In Enduro Pro mode, the suspension the suspension feels just a little bit firmer. On my 19, I really got that 70s Cadillac bounce when I was in off-road mode on a paved road like this. This one honestly feels more like road mode does. And in case any of you want to know, no, I really haven't played around inside the software a whole lot to customize a lot of things. I just enabled the Dynamic Pro and Enduro Pro modes in the software. Speaking of which, that is one of the few mechanical differences that I'm aware of, is you no longer need that USB dongle. It's now strictly software for those modes. One, two, three, four, five, six. 4 turkeys. And I just saw a turkey back there. Alright, thanks for watching this short video. Like I said earlier, if you would, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you know of any mechanical changes that they did make to the 23 versus the 19, please throw them down in the description so everybody knows. And look forward to seeing the next video. Thanks for watching.